Harper Paperbacks and Harper Audio present Stonewalled, My Fight for Truth Against the Forces of Obstruction, Intimidation, and Harassment in Obama's Washington, by Sharyl Attkisson. Performed by Laural Merlington.
The truth eventually finds a way to be told. Author's note. The content of this book is based on my opinions, experiences, and observations. Some quotes contained within are based on my best recollections of the events, and in each instance accurately reflect the spirit and my sense of the conversations. Some proceeds from this book are being donated to the Brechner Center for Freedom of Information at the University of Florida. Prologue. Big Brother. My computer's intruders. Ree. The noise is coming from my personal Apple desktop computer in the small office adjacent to my bedroom. It's starting up. On its own. Ree. Chick, 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 says the computer as it shakes itself awake. The electronic sounds stir me from sleep. I squint my eyes at the clock radio on the table next to the bed. The numbers blink back, 3:14 a.m. Only a day earlier, my CBS-issued Toshiba laptop, perched at the foot of my bed, had whirred to life on its own. That, too, had been untouched by human hands. What time was that? I think it was 4 a.m. Some nights, both computers spark to life, one after the other. A cacophony of microprocessors interrupting the normal sounds of the night. After 30 seconds, maybe a minute, they go back to sleep. I know this is not normal computer behavior. My husband, a sound sleeper, snores through it all. Half asleep, I try to remember how long ago my computers first started going rogue. A year? 2? It no longer startles me, but it's definitely piquing my curiosity. It's October 2012, and I've been digging into the September 11th terrorist attacks on Americans at the U.S. mission in Benghazi, Libya. It's the most interesting puzzle I've come across since the Fast and Furious gun-walking story, which led to international headlines and questions that remain unanswered. Solving these kinds of puzzles is probably the challenge that drives me most. There's nothing like an unsolved mystery to keep me at the computer or on the phone until 1 or 2 in the morning. Most mysteries can be solved. You just have to find the information. But too often, the keepers of the information don't want to give it up, even when the information belongs to the public. Now my computers offer a new mystery to unravel. I already had begun mentioning these unusual happenings to acquaintances who work in secretive corners of government and understand such things. Connections I'd met through friends and contacts in the Northwest Virginia enclaves. Here, so many work for, or recently retired from, one of the alphabet agencies: CIA, FBI, NSA, DIA. They're concerned about what I'm experiencing. They think something's going on. Somebody, they tell me, is making my computers behave that way. They're also worried about my home phone. It's practically unusable now. Often when I call home, it only rings once on the receiving end. But on my end, it keeps ringing and then connects somewhere else. Nobody's there. Other times, it disconnects in the middle of calls. There are clicks and buzzes. My friends who call hear the strange noises and ask about them. I get used to the routine of callers suggesting, half-jokingly, "Is your phone tapped?" My whole family's tired of it. Verizon has been to the house over and over again but can't fix whatever's wrong. On top of that, my home alarm system has begun chirping a nightly warning that my phone line is having trouble of an unidentified nature. It chirps until I get out of bed and reset it. Every night. Different times. I'm losing sleep. I'm the one who tries to get information from the keepers, and I can be relentless. That kind of tenacity doesn't always make friends.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?